Definitely.
Because, you know, unless you can see that there's really no skill,
Let us now go to
skill there. And,
number 4 as we
and then,
now
you know,
go to the featherweight.
basically,
Just does nothing. You know what I
does
mean?
nothing, you know, sort of like a waste of space, then you
Definitely.
obviously cut him off.
Here.
But if all it takes is like just a good break
Right.
for him, and you can see that, you know, he has it.
Yeah.
Then, you know, maybe he'll get a crack at it. So the crowd is going wild. Match number 4 from the blue corner, Mario Sismundo. Obviously, everyone's cheering Manny. He looks like our number one.
He's working the whole he's working the Bieber cut, he's working the beard, the goatee, the mustache, everything. I'm impressed.
You know,
I actually thought it was Manny for a moment there.
He could actually be a double for Pac-Man.
Right. Since when did Manny get into MMA? You know what I mean?
I'd love to see Manny Pacquiao come here. You know, we'd love to invite our number 1 pound for pound fighter, boxer in the world, Manny Pacquiao. Please,
you know,
Congressman Pacquiao, we're calling you out. You gotta watch Mario Sismundo.
Dang, that is an insane doppelganger. Look at that. It looks like Manny Pacquiao. Seriously.
He's sporting that goatee.
He is, and the Bieber cut. You know, the thing about
here's Solar Entertainment's Mark Yang and Ronald Yang.
Hi to everybody out there, our fans. Miguel Alo. You know what, Bubs? I've had the pleasure of training with the national team, and this guy is one heck of a wrestler. This guy, he has amazing work ethic. He's there every morning. He's cross-training all the time. When he's not preparing for an MMA bout, he's training to be one of the country's leading a little bit
sorry, I have to cut you right there.
Can I say a little bit inebriated already? Those Colt 45s are starting to kick in.
Exactly. You know, what's great is 7.2% alcohol and not a single fight here at the URCC in the past 10 years.
Right.
Isn't that amazing?
It is amazing. Now, like I was saying, you know, Miguel Alo, when he's not preparing for a URCC bout, he's training hard at wrestling.
Very
which is his
professional.
staple.
And he's such a gracious fighter. You know,
He is.
I love seeing Miguel Alo in action here at the URCC.
Very humble guy. You know,
And now, ladies and gentlemen, to formally introduce our fighters, we begin with our fighter in the blue corner. This is for the URCC featherweight division. He weighs in at 145 pounds with a 1 win, no loss URCC record from Net Kick, Philippines. In the blue corner, this is Manny Sismundo.
I thought Boyet was going to say Manny Pacquiao.
Yeah. Wow, you know what? The look on Miguel Alo's face. Very serious look. This guy
weighing in at
he's got the he's working the whole John Bones
URCC record of 2 wins and 2 losses.
Emulating
from Teams Pro. In the red corner,
gives a little smile to
Miguel
the people in the crowd.
Our ring girl is Honey, and our referee for this contest is Joel Yapinchai.
Joel Yapinchai, another guy who's been in a few scraps himself back in his younger days.
Exactly. You know, I actually heard a story about Joel when his wife introduced him to another friend. The guy said, "Is that Joel Yapinchai, the legend?"
Wow, yeah, Joel's made a name for himself as one of the baddest guys in the Philippines. Big right hand opening. Wow, Miguel Alo going for broke. I could see it in his eyes. Wow, beautiful right. Is there blood? I think there's blood on Mario Sismundo's face already. There's that superior wrestling. Wow, but that's blood. That's blood right there. Yeah, he cut it. He cut him deep. He needs to be aware of that guillotine though. Big right hand by Miguel Alo, immediately cutting Mario Sismundo. Miguel Allo, obviously dominant grappler. If Mario Sismundo wants to win this fight, he needs to find a way to keep it on the feet.
Exactly. You know, that's where his strength is, and that's where he should be.
There's a lot of blood coming out of that cut. One hand.
That was just one punch.
One punch, the opening glance, I think. If not that, I think Miguel Allo threw a knee. We'll see in the replay later. Might have been a glancing knee or that heavy right hand. But Mario Sismundo is definitely cut.
But you know, if you can see, look
there's
at
a
that
welt.
mouse. It's not just a welt. It's like a big golf ball on.
Oh my God! It's a whole new face growing on his face. Look at that. Look at that.
If he's not careful,
that's gross.
He could very well break his.
Shatter his cheekbones. Yeah, but that just goes to show the power in Mario Sismundo. He threw a punch there, a Hail Mary, a glancing shot that barely even hit Miguel Allo. And already his face is swelling.
Oh
so
my gosh. That Hail Mary.
big reversal. If I was Mario Sismundo, I'd break away. There he's trying to break away, and I just keep it in the ground. Big throw. Wow, Mario gets the back. Is there a choke in? There's a choke. That's deep. He needs to get that hook. That's deep. Bubs, that's deep. If he finishes this, it'll be an upset. Wow. He's out. He's out. He's out. That's gone. That's gone. That's gone. He needed the Mario Sismundo needed to control the back. He needed the hooks before he could get that.
If I were Mario, I would capitalize on that big mouse on his cheek.
Yeah, but you know, he needs to get in a position to do that. He can't land much from the bottom right now. He's in close guard. Miguel Allo's a wrestler, so he knows how to grind these kinds of fights out. He knows how to soften you up with little blows. This is his go-to thing.
He is in his element.
Exactly. Big elbow there. So you can see a lot of our fighters making use of the elbows. Fairly new addition to the rules of the URCC.
I love seeing the elbows. You know, like in the past, not a lot of fighters would use it.
Yeah. I think that the reason for it, if I'm not mistaken, was that the Filipino community wasn't really ready for the whole blood and the cut. But now that the Filipino community, Filipino martial arts community is becoming aware of it, they're becoming more educated about mixed martial arts, they're able to appreciate it.
Exactly. We had to actually let it simmer first. We had to...
Miguel Allo was talking to the referee, Joel, about something. I think it was his mouthpiece, but it's all good now. Big, heavy. Can you tell me about Miguel Allo's previous fights, Bubs? I know this guy's an entertaining fight. He had a really good fight with Red Romero. Who else has he fought?
Didn't he fight Will Chope?
Yeah, he fought Will Chope.
I thought he had a pretty good chance, but then Will Chope got him in a guillotine choke.
Yeah.
That guillotine choke of Will Chope's is like, it's like becoming a signature move for him.
Yeah,
you know?
I think he's done it like thrice already or something like that.
I think his last three matches.
Yeah.
He won it via guillotine.
Well, let's see later, Bubs. Will Chope is on this card again later. Let's see how he does. Nothing happening here. I see Joel standing this up in a little bit.
You know, you can hear the crowd cheering for Mario.
Miguel Allo there, yeah. You know, they're cheering for him, but...
On account that he looks like Pac-Man.
Yeah. I think it's because it's been kind of a long night. That Colt 45 tastes good, you know what I mean? So...
And we got the resident hooligans
exactly.
to thank for, you know?
Yeah, definitely.
We got here Mark Yaptinchai, Joel Yaptinchai's brother, who's been here since day one. Used to be a referee, and now he's one of the hooligans.
Yeah, one of the hecklers.
Yeah.
Beautiful here. There, Miguel Allo stands up. He's punching. He's throwing down punches. He lands bombs there a bit. Crowd cheering. Manny, I don't know if you guys hear that. He eventually passes. I think he's in full mount now.
He has to be careful. Got to get his elbows in.
I think there's a brand new cut right beside the nose of
Mario.
Big bombs here. Miguel Allo's going for it. He's going for broke here. He just needs to keep punching, Bubs. Oh, armbar attempt. Wow. That's the thing. The ring gets in the way.
Exactly. exactly. You know, is that really the best place to pull up an armbar? You know, I mean,
you gotta be aware of surroundings. But look, Miguel Alo goes back to mount. Very, very crafty. This young
good
fighter.
control by Miguel Alo. Again, in the red fight shorts. Mario Sispuna in the black and red fight shorts.
You know, Miguel Alo is this guy's really experienced. Not a lot of people know, but he fought a lot in his amateur days prior to coming into the URCC. He really wanted to make sure that his skills were ready for the pros, so that he came in and was able to give us good fights, and he's doing it today.
Very professional fighter, this Miguel Alo. You know, if he could fight all the time, he would. You know, he's just so nice.
Wow, big elbows. Mario Sismundo needs to get out. You know what I mean? He's a strong guy, has a lot of heart. He needs to employ technique to get out. If I were him, I would grab a hold of one of those arms, and on that very same side, step over the leg and hip escape, or buck my hips out towards that direction. You know, the thing about the mount is it's like a table. You take out
one side,
one side, he'll fall. Armbar. Miguel Alo could finish it here, but I don't think he's not doing the technique right.
Exactly.
And
it's not quite in, you know.
Mario Sismundo's elbows out already. Like I said, Bubs, it's the groin guard. The groin guard you can easily finish from it. If I were Miguel Alo, I would finish it now.
Exactly. But
switching to omoplata, uses it to sweep, ends up on top. Beautiful. Beautiful transition.
Now I'm pretty sure Mario's gonna, you know, he's having a hard time seeing right now with all the blood rushing down his face, his eyes. And
oh wow, look at that. His face is a bloody mess. It's just there's two cuts there. Miguel Alo again going for that armbar. He needs to be aware of his surroundings. He's going to the armbar towards the side of the ropes again. If I were him, I'd just punch it out.
Exactly. And that's exactly what he's doing, but he has to be more effective with his punches, you know?
Exactly. I would land big elbows. I would try and land big elbows. Yeah, that's one good one there.
Mario Sismundo is in danger here, you know? He has to be able to do something or...
Oh, there we go. Can we see it? Will he finish it? From this angle, I can't see it. You know, Mario Sismundo is doing an amazing job of just stacking. He's putting his weight. When Miguel Alo goes for the armbar, he follows and he puts his weight on Miguel Alo's leg so that he doesn't have the leverage to extend the arm. Wow, now Mario's on top. This is one hell of a dog fight. Beautiful fight. Miguel Alo not doing much from his guard here. Obviously, like most wrestlers, they don't like to perform off of their back. This guy is more of a top game kind of guy. You know what I mean? But you know, MMA fighters are ever evolving guys. You know what I mean? Who knows? He could have a good guard. Let's see.
And, you know, he's more experienced on the ground, and you know, I mean, I think, you know, if Mario was on the other, you know, if he was on the reverse, he probably wouldn't know what to do. But then Miguel Alo having been more experienced in jiu-jitsu and in wrestling, I'm thinking maybe.
Oh, you know what? That mouse on Miguel Alo's eye actually has a cut now. It's a big puffy mouse, but it's also a cut. Good push kick. Oh, 1993 Hoist Gracie style.
You know, Miguel actually is pretty known to, you know, do a lot of old unorthodox moves, like old school, whatever works for him. You know, pretty exciting fighter to watch.
Good wrestling here. There's not much that Mario is able to do. If he wants to win this fight, he needs to defend and make use of his heavy hands.
Exactly. I would have, you know, if I were him, I would have kept it standing up.
Yeah. He goes for the armbar again. Again, very loose, you know. And that's the end of the first round. Good action by both guys. Mario obviously very tired, needs help to the corner there. What do you think, Bubs? Who would you give the first round to? I think I'd give it to Miguel Alo.
Yeah, you know, at first, you know, Mario Sismundo, you know, held his own, but Miguel Alo dominated on the ground.
Yeah.
He scored the takedowns. You know, he threw in a lot more punches than Mario Sismundo. The only thing going for Mario is that, you know, seems to be the crowd favorite.
You know, Miguel Alo's relentless with the takedowns. The thing about Mario is he has heavy hands. We saw he landed one big punch, and he was able to cut. He was able to put a welt on Miguel Alo's face immediately.
I was actually expecting that Miguel would be able to seal in, you know, like a submission hold, you know. But I think he's having a hard time sealing it because of Sismundo's relentlessness.
Miguel Alo talking to the crowd here. One of the guys here that tell him, "What are you doing? Finish this fight." And he says, "You want me to finish this? I'll finish it." Miguel Alo, very game guy, very game fighter. Like I said, you know, Mario Sismundo's strong hands. In the clinch, breakaway.
Exactly.
Take a few steps back.
Don't engage.
Don't engage. Take a few steps back. Start landing punches. Work to your advantage. This guy's a very good kickboxer. I know that's his go-to thing.
Exactly. And if he's inside, say, Miguel Alo's open guard, he can just easily step away.
Step away, stand up. You don't have. That's the thing about these mixed martial artists. You know.
Exactly. They think they have to engage.
Yeah.
But they could just easily step back and stand up again.
Just because you're a mixed martial artist doesn't mean you have to use everything. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
You have to, as a mixed martial artist, you have to educate yourself when it comes to all aspects of fighting. But it's up to you what you want to use. You know what I mean? It's your choice of weapon.
Like the last Jones Evans fight, you know, they didn't go down on the ground. It was
they didn't. Yeah.
Right? I mean, you
it was a wrestling match. You know, I expected more takedowns in that fight.
Exactly.
Crowd cheering for Alo. Alo raises his hands. You know, I love this guy. Miguel Alo is such a nice guy, such a game guy. And looking at him now, you wouldn't know it. He just looks, there's this fire in his eyes right now that he really wants to go for the kill.
That's what you want to see in every fighter. You know, they fight to win. Miguel Alo came here for one purpose, and that is to win. You know, and so did Mario.
Wow,
nice
spinning kicks there.
You know, if he had landed a turning long, it would have been a really good kick. You know, I mean.
Wow, Bubs, I don't know if you noticed the right side of Mario's face as well. Look at that.
Wow.
Dang.
He has it worse than Miguel Alo. Wow.
Yeah, wow. He's banged up bad. Miguel Alo's like he should make use of the reach advantage. He's much longer, much taller. If you can't use the punches, use the kicks.
Exactly.
Throw roundhouse kicks. People don't know that people usually measure a person's reach by the punch. You're supposed to measure a person's reach by the kick.
Exactly.
That's their full potential. That's the farthest they can reach is with their legs. And Miguel Alo needs to make use of that some more. Miguel Alo, this is the story of the fight, is the takedowns. Mario's defending it this time, but not the way I would advise him to. I would look for the crossface there. He's grabbing a hold of the body. You're not able to control the wrestler. You're not the person doing the takedown unless you control their head.
Exactly.
Get a crossface there. Get an arm across the face. Stuff the takedown.
There you go again. I mean, takedown is one thing, and then you gotta be able to, you know, go for attempts. You know, go for the submission.
Finally got it there. Miguel Alo just takedowns at will is what this fight is about. It's just takedowns at will. He wants it, he gets it. Mario's not doing anything to challenge him. Right now, if it looks like Miguel's having a hard time, it's probably just because he's tired. But
exactly,
you know,
Sismundo.
Oh, big elbow!
Nice.
Very big elbow by Miguel Alo. I need to see more of that. We need to see more of that.
Mario's cheek looks out of place. I don't know. Is it just really that swollen, or is it out of place?
I think it's just really swollen. Bubbles. That looks bad. If I were, I'd capitalize. There, throw another elbow right there. What you can do is you can hold onto the face, and as you let go of the face, drop an elbow. If you want to aim your elbow, hold on to the spot on the ace, and then just drop your elbow right where your palm was.
I don't know. If I were a fighter, I'd probably be a really, you know, not dirty fighter, but I would smother Mario right now. Just smother him and go connect with an elbow. Smother, connect, you know.
Yeah, grind them out. You know, you don't have to. The thing about fighters is they're always looking for the knockout elbow, knockout hammer fist, knockout punch.
Exactly.
You know, these punches, these elbows, they accumulate. You know what I mean? 10 softer elbows, normal elbows is just as good as one big, strong elbow.
Exactly. I totally agree. Sometimes I think, knockouts are just, like chamba.
I know, yeah. Sometimes. There's a deep guillotine here. Wow, that's actually really deep there. That's really deep. Oh, okay. You know, sweat is a huge factor here. There's sweat on the hair. There's nothing. A guy could easily pull his head out this late in the fight. You know
Both
what I mean?
fighters are going for broke here.
Mario Sismundo obviously isn't. He's not much of a grappler. He's more of a striker.
That's true.
So,
but you know what? If you notice, Miguel Allo looks more tired than Mario.
But
Mario looks banged up, but he looks like he can still go for another round.
But I think it's because Miguel is the one pushing the face.
That's right.
He's the one going for the takedowns. He's the one who's
exerting more
first.
effort.
Yeah, he's engaging first, as opposed to Mario, who's just kind of waiting for something to happen, maybe waiting for a counter punch, or I don't know what Mario's doing. He's too lax for me.
That's
in my
true.
opinion.
Exactly. But Miguel also has to be able to distribute his energy evenly, especially if anything could happen from here. A knockout could get Mario could slip in a knockout punch or something. And if he's not careful, and he looks like he's throwing a lot of haymakers, very lazy punches from
Miguel Allo's doing the right thing right now, but his arms look fatigued.
Yes.
Those punches are coming slow. Whoa! Big shot from the bottom. Whoa! You're not going to knock anyone out from the bottom, but you're definitely going to tick them off. You know what I mean?
Of course.
You're not going to knock anyone out, but you're really going to make them mad.
And I think that shook Miguel Allo pretty, it shook him.
It woke him
pretty
up.
well, yeah.
Mario's Simuno's at the bottom, but he's basically telling Miguel that, hey, dude, I'm still here.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Wake up.
Just because you're on top doesn't mean the fight's over.
It's a pretty surprising move from Mario there.
Yeah.
I didn't expect that.
Big elbow. You know what? That left elbow is just landing over and over again, Bubs. I don't know if you noticed.
Go. Yes.
What he's doing there is he's touching the face, and as he moves his hand out of the way, he drops the elbow. Good call on Joel there. Not much action going on. A few elbows, maybe 3 or 4 big elbows,
I think
but nothing
he's signaling though, like something's wrong with this Miguel's hand. I don't know. I could have sworn that he was
Was he shaking? Let's see if he shakes it off. Which hand was it? Which hand?
The left hand.
The left hand. Yeah. Whoa, he got rocked there, Bubs. It's not power.
There.
Mario needs to. You know what? Mario needs to get up and fight.
Exactly.
Stand
He
up.
should just push this.
He could easily lose this. What he needs is the hook from the bottom. The important hook here is the bottom hook.
Exactly, and his foot looks pretty stuck. Has to be able to slip that foot in to get his, to get the hooks in.
Definitely. See, Miguel Allo's just. Good move.
Whoa.
Good transition to the mount there. Easy reversal.
Miguel obviously proved that he's a more superior fighter on the ground.
Mario Sismundo's mount just not there. The balance wasn't there. He was too low on the hips. His base wasn't good enough. Miguel Allo just kind of powered out there, Bugs. He just kind of did a super bridge. You know what I mean? A super hip bump. Big punches here. Big elbows. Mario's just trying to tangle him up. That's all he's really doing is tangling him up. What I like Mario to do is to maybe open the guard, put his foot on Miguel Allo's stomach, kick him off, and get back up.
Exactly.
He
has to get out of that position.
It's no secret that what he wants is this fight to get to the feet. He's a kickboxer.
I just don't understand why he keeps clinching. He's actually, he's sealed a few takedowns.
I think it's just his overexcitement. He's too anxious to finish the fight.
Overcompensating.
Yeah, he's too anxious to. Sometimes as a fighter, you need to there are moments when you need to pause, maybe slow things down, evaluate, take a few steps back, see what's going on, evaluate the situation.
That's so true. He probably thinks that I need to seal a few takedowns to score some points, but he doesn't know is if he just keeps standing up, he keeps the fight standing up, he probably have a good chance of knocking out Miguel Alo.
But at the same time, I think he's losing this fight. There's urgency on his part. He wants to finish it. It's the second round, and things haven't been going his way. He's been on the bottom for most of the fight. He's been taken down for most of the fight. If you were to score the fight on damage, he's the more banged up guy. So you know what, Bubs? You don't know what's going. We can only tell. We can only guess what's going on. From outside.
Could be exactly. We could have a different. The judges could be seeing it in a different light. We could be seeing it. Anything goes with it.
More importantly, the fighters could be seeing it in a different way. It's different when you're there, when you're actually fighting.
I think you're just, not anymore thinking about the points. You're just thinking about surviving and winning that fight, doing everything you can to be able to seal that victory.
Right now, I want to see Mario engage, throw some kicks. He's a kickboxer. But then again,
his boxing form looks more decent. It looks.
Boom! There, we need more of those. See, that's been the story of this fight, Bubs. It's just those takedowns by Miguel Alo. Very, very good wrestler. He's been dominant when it comes to the grappling aspect of the fight. Mario just needs to stuff those takedowns. Find a way to. It's either find a way to get to your knees, get a submission, or get a knockout, or just don't go to the ground at all.
Totally. It's so easy to take him down.
Knee on
have
belly
a good
here.
sprawl.
Oh, he's going for the armbar again. That's deep. That's deep.
Boom!
Beautiful armbar by Miguel Alo. Basic knee on belly, steps over with the right foot, finishes it.
That's a well-deserved victory by Miguel Alo. Team Sprawl. I am a fan.
I'm a fan of Miguel Alo. You know what? He's not a teammate of mine, but he's a good friend. This guy helps me out when I go to the Wrestling Association of the Philippines to train. Very nice guy, well-deserved win. And props to Mario Sismundo. You know what? At least now he knows what he has to work on. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
I'm sure this isn't the last time we'll see him box. He put out a good fight, put on a good effort. Very good fight by both fighters.
Again, we'd like to say hello to all the fight fans watching us live via URCCMMA.com, Facebook.com/URCCMMA, and YouTube/URCCMMA TV. Thank you for the support. 10 years, guys, and we still have a lot more years to come here at the URCC.
Miguel Alo raising his hands in victory there. Very, very happy fighter.
Ladies and gentlemen, two warriors who didn't want to give up. How about a round of applause for both of them? But unfortunately, only one will emerge the victor. And at the 9-minute 34-second mark of the second round, our winner, via an armbar, in the red corner, Miguel Alo.
Another win for Miguel Alo, bumping him up to 3 wins and 2 losses.
Miguel Alo fan tapping me in the back. Miguel Blanco telling everybody that that's his boy. Miguel Alo. Miguel Alo's this guy's a helpful guy. You know what? A lot of people go over there to train. He's more than happy to help people with their technique. He's a nice guy, humble guy. I can't wait to see him in the URCC ring again.
I totally. This guy started at the University Challenge, right?
Yeah.
He worked his way up, patiently worked his way up to the pros.
Why is Sismundo though?